Johnathan Ramlakhan, 5 Reasons Sports, here with Lance Palmer. Lance, you spoke about last season how it was a little bit of a weird season for you. Although there was a negative to not getting to the finals, but what positives can you take away from that season?
From that season in general, I was able to show a lot of perseverance, I guess. Both of my fights from that season, I felt like I wasn't fighting at 100% mentally. So whether it was the quarantines or having a newborn at home or whatever it may be, there's a lot of outside factors. So I feel like the perseverance would be one of the things that I took from that and was able to bring into the rejuvenation of starting this season and January, getting right back into hard training and feeling excited to fight again.
Yeah, man, you're excited to fight a lot of good wrestlers in the division. Bubba Jenkins, who you already wrestled, Chris Wade, who you're going to be fighting, among a few others. How do you feel your wrestling matches up with the rest of the division?
I feel like it matches up great. I feel like last year I didn't give myself a great opportunity to show that against Bubba, but again, that was more of a mental thing instead of, not really wanting to be there mentally in general instead of, a thing against Bubba. Like Bubba and I have a great relationship outside of fighting, and we have a history wrestling each other back in the day. So, I feel like that could have been a lot better fight, and I could have tried to promote that a lot better, but I just wasn't really there mentally, so it was kind of tough to do. But I feel like my wrestling matches up good with anybody in any division.
For sure. We know about your wrestling. We know about your submission game. What improvements have you made on the feet to continue to kind of develop as a fighter?
I think the main difference is just adding more tools to my game and adding more, being able to work both sides of the body, whether it's orthodox and southpaw, and adding more punches to my combos and things like that. And there's a lot of things that, I've even talked with Ray Cepho about, of just throwing my hands in fights, because I have decent boxing. There a lot of people have held for me, and they're like, man, if you touch somebody, they're going to go to sleep. But it's just having the confidence to let my hands go and just know that, you're going to get hit here and there. And I don't take a lot of damage in fights, so, don't be worried about, taking one if you're giving four. So that's kind of the mentality going into it this year.
Not a bad ratio with that, you know what I mean? But coming into this fight coming up with Chris Wade, what's your prediction for this fight, and what's your prediction for the full season?
My prediction for the fight is that I'm going to win this fight, but also I feel like it's going to be an exciting fight, but I feel that I can shut down everything that he's good at.
Do you feel like the wrestling will neutralize and it'll be a stand-up war?
I don't think so. I think we'll get in some grappling exchanges. Stand-up wise, I think I bring a lot more to the table than he does, just from watching film from last year and years past. As far as actual combos and punching, he really didn't show a lot of that last year. But on top of that, I feel that it's going to be an exciting fight in general, but I feel that I can shut down a lot of the things that he does well.
Absolutely, man. Any message to your fans this season, and where can everybody find you online?
Find me on Instagram and Twitter. Twitter especially now, because Elon's got it on lock. We're going at Lance Palmer for both of those, and Lance Palmer MMA for Facebook.
Hey, I appreciate you, man. Good luck this season.
Awesome, thanks.
It's a tough act to follow, fellas. It's good stuff.